Yo, what's up guys, welcome back. So, new Banlist is expected today. There were a lot of surprises, I guess. They hit Ryzeal, they hit Maliss, the current two best decks, I guess. But post-Banlist, this changes somewhat a little bit. Ryzeal took a lot of hits, I guess, in consistency. You know, you could add in more 7 Tachyon if you weren't already main decking 3 and Ascension as well for more consistency. But it's definitely less consistent as it was before, obviously, right? But the main core still stays the same. But the awkward situation of only having one detonator, it can be awkward, especially in like, you know, your opponent having Unicorn or something like that. The build is might be some strange. I'm coping on a couple of cards. The small spirit package again speaks for itself, or let's say if you get impermed or something like that. It's basically more level 4 extenders. And I'm running the, the Palm Ryzeal as well, the one that also special summons itself by, sending a Ryzeal from your, field? No, hand or deck. A hand or graveyard to the deck. Obviously, when we are getting, or these, you know, when we will be getting the new Ryzeal level 4, that's obviously the staple over, especially the old school Ryzeal one. Not so sure about the Spirit. The Spirits might be okay. Sakitama and the other one, right? Anyway, so again, pretty much the same. The field spell, I feel the field spell becomes even more important as it was before because of, you know, the recyclability, the draw as well, but, you know, recycling Detonator, even though you can reborn Detonator with a couple of cards, you know, with your main deck engine. Looking at Eclipse is so important. I think definitely a 2-off in the extra deck post-Banlist. And this is game. Yeah. Alright, going second this time. Double Mulch Army, it's still there. The one of Prosp, the note is awkward, but I mean, we can start, right? And that's most important. You know how it goes. Master Duel format, they do have the second Mulch Army, so we are getting a couple of draws. The problem though is that, well, what was it? Snake Eyes also got a couple of cards back. 2 Poplar and 2 Ash, I think. So Fire King, Snake Eye, Fiendsmith. Yeah, crazy that they didn't touch Fiendsmith at all. Okay, so I'm getting a couple of draws though, but they are ending on multiple interruptions. So they gave me a couple of draws, I guess minimal amount. Having the Masquerina in Graveyard, Promethean Princess as well. The Whale for another interruption, True King Garanix with the the continuous spell, and Imperms, that's a lot of interruptions. But Detonator cleans a couple of them. So we force out the back row, which was an Imperm, right? I mean, it was kind of obvious, no? If they, you know, used Promethean Princess on Detonator, then the Imperm was obvious, but we need to force it out. I guess, just in case if it wasn't. Ascension, I should have waited with Ascension. Basically now you're giving information that you have to follow a play in your hands, so small mistake. But I don't think it matters too much. So we go for Duo Drive to get a couple of searches. Well, again, the field spell is important here, because that one prevents the Whale from triggering, or no, the Arvada. Yeah, Arvada. Whale is fine. Yep, Arvada, special summon something. This could have been, well, crucial, no? Searching something and basically setting themselves up for next turn, if it wasn't for the field spell. Fiendsmith is fine, because we can pop the Fire King Island, and this is more than enough, right? Yeah, the self-destruction board. And still, you know, the deck can still play a lot of hand traps. That doesn't change. But it's a little bit less consistent. Not so sure if I want to run Desires. It's iffy, right? Anyway, we get Ashed, we get Impermed, which is fine. Now here in this case, I guess the Spirit Engine comes into play. Just because again, you sacrificed a couple of level 4s due to the Banlist. So that Spirit, there probably maybe be better engines. Let me know. But this is fine though. A couple of options. Do we play into Nip or not? I think I went for it, right? In hindsight, not so sure. Maximizing value, I guess. But not getting punished for it, so it's fine. So I draw them. Unicorn is, well, here in this case, Unicorn is fine-ish. Obviously, they cannot search, but the one of Detonator is already on field out of the extra deck. So, not so sure what they banished. We knew the field spell was there, you know, it's just getting popped by Detonator, and now we can clean the board. We can go for Eclipse, we can go for Donner, you know, if Ancient Tribute itself, etc. And yeah, Duo Drive, I mean, this is where Eclipse shines. Reborning Duo Drive Search, etc. Really nice. So, you know, some small changes, different pathways, but they all end on the same field. Get Impermed, use Aratama as our... that's the thing, only one, because obviously you want to keep your normal summon for the Ice Ryzeal. But I guess one is fine, because, you know, you can reveal it with the other one, and then normal summon the Aratama, and so on. Alright, we gave them a couple of draws off of the, whatchamacallit, the Mulch Army. We imperm the Fenrir so we can protect Detonator. We do have a couple of interruptions though. We are not going to pop, we are popping the spell. Yeah, so they are getting to banish something from our extra deck, which again is fine. Most of the good cards are 2 copies at least. We are popping and negating, I think. I mean, this is telegraphing that they do have another Maliss card in hand, so obviously we don't want to give them 2 draws. And a potential special summon if they do have a, you know, another Maliss monster on field. And now we can establish our board, and this should be more than enough, I think, or not. I don't think I'm running Dugaris. I'm not running Dugaris. I should probably run Dugaris. Yeah, probably. With Dugaris, this probably would have been game. So Note, Reborn Note, this kind of sacrifices the Eclipse, right? It's game either way. Even with Typhon in their extra deck, I still have the field spell for protection. And we can go for the Star Leech. Just in case of Imperm. Imperm is there. Yes. So yeah, we're popping just in case, right? And negating with the field spell. And this should be more than enough. The fact that Jerusalem is limited also helps out. You know, they are on less Bistials, I guess, in main deck. Okay, last example going second. Again, an iffy one. We got Call Bite, and alright, and you know what I was talking about. If there were 2 detonators in the extra deck, you could just keep your Imperm, right? But now, because of Ash, because of the draw, I was forced to use Imperm on Unicorn. Otherwise, I probably would have lost my detonator, right? So again, awkward. Well, good for them, because the Imperm was kind of a waste. So now, even through 3 hand traps, they're still able to establish their board, and that's a problem. But I mean, we have Exit Ryzeal, we have Bonfire, so we could potentially disrupt their board, depending on what they are going to end on. I mean, Griffin is gone, so that helps out. That helps out a lot. But Masquerina is still a problem. Double set, I think we know one of them being the traps. So there is a lot going on. And yeah, the Masquerina, I guess, sets up the blue one. Yeah, in the graveyard. Plus Little Knight is already an interruption. Basically 2 interruptions. They still have the Monster Reborn trap, right? Oh, they can banish their own Malice. Oh yeah, makes sense. That makes sense. It's basically, what is it? They can draw 1 or 2, search 1 or 2. It's so ridiculous, right? When the Malice deck pops off, okay, they lost some consistency. Now it's maybe a bit more awkward to run more allures because you're running less bodies of Malice. But I mean, still, if you're able to draw into a starter, it snowballs really quickly into advantage. And here, I think I could have gone for Typhon, but in all honesty, it doesn't really matter. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, access code is fine though. Yep, okay. So post Banlist, this feels okay. It's not the best deck. Obviously, this needs the new support from, Alliance Insight, the new Ryzeal one. And then, it's obviously much better. Much better. So again, feel free to leave suggestions. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. I'm signing out. Peace.